Hello, I am Dr. Andrew Collins. If you are over 50 years old and live here in the United Kingdom, I need you to stop everything you are doing and give me exactly 60 seconds of your full attention. We have reached the third and final video of our series, and I saved the most important for last. There is a nightly habit, something you probably do every night, something that feels relaxing, comfortable, and honestly, something you feel you deserve after a long day. But this exact habit may be putting your heart under severe stress, precisely when it should be recovering. I'm not talking about cigarettes. I'm not talking about lack of exercise. I am talking about something that happens in the vast majority of British households between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. And here is what worries me most as a doctor. Most people who do this feel completely normal. They do not feel pain, they do not feel palpitations, but inside the heart is working overtime in the dark. If you stay with me until the end of this 8 minutes of video, I will show you not only what this mistake is, but also the exact science that the NHS and UK Biobank have recently discovered. I will give you what I call the Collins Night Protection Protocol, and more importantly, I will show you a simple test that you can do at home today to find out if your heart is in silent danger. This could be the most important video for your longevity that you will see this year. Let's be honest for a moment. The night is your moment of peace, isn't it? You have worked hard your whole life, taken care of the family and dealt with stress. Now you have dinner, sit in your favorite armchair to watch The Chase on ITV or the BBC News, and perhaps you accompany the program with a small second helping of dinner or that classic cup of tea with a digestive or rich tea biscuit. You think, after everything I did today, I deserve this little comfort. It's a show. And you were absolutely right. You deserve it. But here is the problem that no one tells you at the GP's office. Your body after 50 doesn't work the same way it did at 30. The gears of your metabolism slow down, the way your body processes energy changes, and what almost no one tells you is that for your heart, it's not just what you eat. It's when you eat. Many people in our audience here in the United Kingdom wake up tired with a mild headache or with slightly swollen legs in the morning. And what do they say? Andrew, it's just age. But I am here to tell you, it's not the age, it's the timing. You are forcing a system that should be under maintenance to operate at full capacity. And this creates a silent error that can be costly. As a doctor in the United Kingdom for over 2 decades, I analyze data. And the recent data from the NHS and the UK Biobank, one of the largest health studies in the world, shows something that should be making headlines in every newspaper. 1 in every 8 adults in the United Kingdom has high blood pressure at night without having the slightest idea of it. In a healthy body, when you sleep, your blood pressure should naturally drop by between 10% and 20%. We call this nighttime dipping, night drop. It is the period of road maintenance for your circulatory system. It's when your arteries relax. But in many cases, this decline does not happen. This is called non-dipping, and it is here that the real danger lies. Do you know why this is so dangerous? Because during the day, in your doctor's office, everything seems normal. Your blood pressure is 12/8. The doctor smiles and says that you are great. But at night, while you sleep, your heart continues to beat against a wall of high pressure. This drastically increases the risk of strokes and silent heart attacks. And what causes this state of non-dipping? Studies by the British Heart Foundation and the European Society of Cardiology indicate that one of the main culprits is delayed digestive and metabolic stimulation. The specific mistake you need to stop making today is eating any significant meal or snack in the 3 hours leading up to your sleep. It seems a bit small, doesn't it? It's just a biscuit, Dr. Collins. But biologically, for someone over 50 years old, it is a signaling disaster. When you eat late, you activate the digestive system. The blood that should be used to repair your tissues and oxygenate your brain is diverted to the stomach. Your insulin rises to process the sugar. Your cortisol, stress hormone, rises to keep your metabolism active. And what is more serious, your melatonin, the hormone that protects your heart and induces deep sleep, drops drastically. That is to say, your body enters into a violent internal conflict. While your mind tries to rest, your heart is summoned for a digestive emergency. You are asking your heart to run a marathon while you try to sleep, and this happens every night, year after year, without you noticing. Until the system fails. Now take a deep breath. The good news is that you have the power to reverse this today. You don't need expensive medicines, just knowledge. Here is my 5-step protocol for you to implement today. Rule 1, the 3-hour window. If you go to sleep at 10 p.m., your last bite should be at 7 p.m. Give your body the necessary cleaning time. The NHS recommends monitoring lifestyle as the first line of defense. Rule 2, the exchange of British tea. I love our tea, but the caffeine from black or green tea after 6 p.m. is poison for heart rest. Replace with chamomile or mint without sugar. Rule 3, the 10-minute walk. After dinner, take a short walk around the garden or the block. This helps to lower the glucose peak and signals to the heart that the day's work is coming to an end. Rule 4, the monitor test. If you have a blood pressure monitor, measure it before lying down. If it is above 130/80 just before sleeping, your body is still in alert mode. Rule 5, the golden hour, 10 p.m., 11 p.m. UK Biobank studies with 88,000 people have shown that this is the ideal time for the heart to rest. If you implement these changes today, you're not just improving your sleep, you are giving your heart the chance to beat for another 20, 30, 40 years in good health. You are protecting your independence and your joy of living. This is the last video in our series, but it is just the beginning of your new health journey. I want to know from you now, which of these habits is the hardest for you to change? Is it the late night snack? Is it the tea? Comment down below. I read every comment and they help me create the next videos for you. Share this video in your family's WhatsApp group or with that friend you know has dinner late. You could be saving a life today with a simple click. I am Dr. Andrew Collins. It was an honor to guide you in this series. Subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, because in the next video, we will talk about something that is in your pantry right now and that may be stealing your energy. Until next time, and take very good care of your heart.